One person.
You pay $150 for a bag of party ice, and that bag of ice have $1,200 in the store.
One person actually made a call overseas. Hold on, Mr. Kingston. One person actually videoed himself making a call overseas to see how he could go about importing ice as well, and what the container ice would cost. He went and get all the details and he recorded it and posted it on TikTok. I'm going to see if I can find back the video and tag Katie or Mama Sunny Night or anyone else. Go look back feed.
The only person
somebody actually did it.
The only person right now would I benefit from this? Just check out to the east. Just check out to the east after you leave 9 miles Bull Bay and tell me who come to mind.
Oh boy.
Go to the east.
But this is my opinion on it. Remember, we did have an ice factory, right?
Yeah.
And we still have people that need jobs. What happened that we cannot invest in our ice factory and try to create work for who out there?
But again, we never need to import ice, you know. There's an ice place on a Maple.
That's what I am saying. We are not supposed to import in ice because we can also do the same thing here. But we want to knock up in a foreign country. It's just like the cannabis, you know. We grow cannabis here, right? And we have a lot of farmers, and what Andrew do is mash up our farming of cannabis and want to import from Canada.
All right, just to throw in the facts. Hold on, I'm going to throw in back the facts now on the ice because I want to clear it up. Yes, Jamaica is importing ice. The Jamaican government authorized the temporary importation of ice in December of 2024. So this is really a new thing to address a shortage caused by a fire at the country's main ice manufacturer. So apparently there was a fire at the manufacturer that led to a reduction in ice. So there's a temporary import
to the ice factory. They don't have where them talk about different from the one they were. What is the ice factory?
I think. There's a disconnect between government and
I'm not gonna invest in a poor people.
Exactly. Just like with farmers. Them said there was a time when we had an onion shortage and people did start farm onion, and what the government did, them never go to the farmers and check and say, all right, oh no stay. Them never do that, them just go import onions and then all the onions.
Water onions.
All right, hold on, let me finish giving out every detail about the whole ice situation, right?
Yes.
All right.
Explanation. The fire at the Pure National Limited, it caused a 90% damage. The Maypen Ice Company and other Jamaican ice manufacturer could not meet the demand for the ice. The Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce announced the temporary importation of ice to suspend the local demand in food, beverage and tourism sector. The minister applied for a common external tariff suspension from CARICOM to reduce the import costs. The Consumer Affairs asked, okay, so basically, right, it sounds to me that the government, okay, it wasn't bad to do the importation, but if CARICOM reduced the cost of the import price, then the cost of the ice should not have increased to the people. So that should be the argument then, is since this is, okay, it was a necessary evil, okay, we needed to import the ice, but we got CARICOM to reduce the import costs. So why is it that the cost of ice went up so severely for the people?
As I said again, if we could see who's the person who imported that who get the license, then we would have said otherwise, because as what the gentleman said before, when there's anything happening in the country, the government don't have a decency to come to the farmers or come to such and such local person first before you run and grant license. But again, too, when a minister run go grant a license just like that, him or she knows that they might have a percentage after each sale of the ice. As I said before, there's a particular person in St. Thomas. Whenever time certain things to come inside the country, that person get the license quick and fast. Because they have a big cold storage done by the wharf. So majority of the time is friends and associates always with the government. And I'm going to say JLP or PNB, but with the government at every single time. So you as a minister supposed to come to the country and say, boy, is there any person out there that can help us out with this ice water view? And there's more than one, because I was up by Golden Spring some time ago and I see this other company. And I said to the man, say, but wait, then how the minister said, boy, Ray? And the man said, boy, chief, a politics. He just put it that way. He said, politics.
Mr. Kingston, let me ask you this. Is there a union in Jamaica for the farmers like this? Or it could just be a different term, you know? The only thing we know for farmers so far, or I've take from it, is RADA. RADA itself, though, is basically, if you say, okay, then let us see what we can do for the farmers out of view. But it's the minister, it is the minister duty to see that, which is the Minister of Agriculture first. Investment and progress. RADA, R-A-D-A, is that just an abbreviation for something?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I think that Rural
Development Agency.
Rural Agriculture
Development
Agency. Okay, thank you.
Kenny, this is the other thing to you. See, granting of license, me don't know. As Mr. Kingston has said, I just politics. Because, all right, so I farm coffee, right? And at one point in time, I was doing just a small little coffee tourism where may have a couple of people from overseas come down, them look through the farm and get the experience, them roast them own coffee, taste the difference between what they have been drinking and what the actual thing is. You know, just that little small something there. And I mean, I had people from overseas wanting to buy coffee from me directly, and me couldn't get a license for ship it. Me could not get a license. And I mean,
there's a lot of, so basically there's a lot of red tape then for the local farmers to really do anything. So what we need then, so we need to basically then figure out, because at the end of the day now, we're gonna complain about what the politicians are doing, but we need to come up with processes. Yeah. What can we put in place, or what can we demand from our politician to make our life better, right? So right now, it sounds like at the end of the day, the politicians do need to do something for the farmers, because the ice shortage went into effect. You want to tell me, say them probably couldn't go through the whole of the wholesale, them and the farmer, them and all of these things, and come up together to cover the shortage within the island instead of going outside of it and import it back in. So to me, that's ridiculous with ice. Come on.
No, but hold on there before you go, Mr. Kingston. Remember, no man, ice are not difficult, you know. Just water in our bag that was frozen.
Exactly.
You know, all that difficult, you know. So me not see why them have to jump to that drastic solution for go as far as import it. I mean, this is a land of wood and water, so me can't see through it.
You're right. Put it this way: when Azan, the name constituency, some years back, and he was making appeal to the municipality to get funds to build some shop in the Sparling market. And at the time, the municipality controlled by the JLP-led councillors. What did Azan do? He went into his pocket, not the public purse, and him make some sheds and give to the people. Mr. Brett, at the time, come with press conference with Colonel Charles and the whole of them, say him feel uncomfortable. Him don't feel good. Him don't feel safe. He sit down in Parliament with a man like this, where it's like, in other words, he must say, him take out money out of the public purse to fix market for the people. That is the reality I'm trying to make. They're not with you. Because if Azan can't go them pocket and take out money to fix market and give the people so they can sell it instead of the blasted roadside. Go straight to the people and see what is it. Because it's hard sometimes whenever you try to open something and you ever go through 40, 50 different kind of things, and when you do reach to the end of the tunnel long, they say you shot one more paper, you shot this, you shot that. Uncle Jamaica alone, I see you find it take a year and a day to get something to be done. If it's a black road and go and bother and talk of the things, people don't look on you.
So after the vote now, and we're voting the right party, right? That we said, yeah, this is it. How can the people demand and hold that party accountable for what they say they're gonna do for the people? How can we hold them accountable? Like, what is your next action? So we know you vote. What happens next? Them win. What next? How can we make it that we hold them accountable to do for the people? And by right, they're not supposed to have to go into them own pocket. Them should have the right budget to help the people. So how can the people demand that the politician that they voted for come through for them?
See, you know, me go be honest with you. You see with PNP government, the issues that we have, they don't get solved all the time, but most of the times there are things in place for assist us. There are things in place where we can say, all right then, we're gonna make a complaint here, so, and then we know, say, well then, even if you don't get solved, we're gonna have some form of conversation with the hierarchies for assist we or look at the problems that we have. Because during PNP time, we had farmers group. You understand? And through that farmers group, we could get RADA to come, do soil testing, tell us what kind of fertilizer we need. All of them look something. Those things were in place. I mean, just talk about farming. I don't really know about I don't really know how it goes as it relates to other issues, really. But when it comes to farming, we had all of that in place. So really and truly, there wasn't really any major issues with farming. There was at one time when we even had insurance.
Yes,
so when a hurricane comes, we know, so well then we're going to get one little check after that.
So what going on? And the Labour government cut it out. What going on with the farming then?
Yeah, man. All of that mash up, man. Remember, say rather come like it turned government business now, you know. Cause when you see MP can go out and give out fertilizer and them something to vote and them thing, you know for a fact it's not what it used to be.
And the fertilizer,
all of that change.
When they say a particular lady, like say she that market I give a chicken feeding and chicken out of you up East Rural Center.
The Prime Minister wife? And the Prime Minister wife that?
Portland too. Yeah, Portland too.
And the Prime Minister wife that?
And don't forget Portland. Don't forget Portland. Don't forget the van. Don't forget the car where everybody run back to the vehicle and then get something and then walk off. But if the PMP do it, it will make highway sunshine.
Mr. Kingston, Pinky and Burns do it over Portland. Yeah.
All this
even SDC. Nobody still have SDC in their community?
Yeah, you're right. You know, you're right about that. You know, I don't hear about it.
Social Development Committee. We used to have that, and it's true that so we have a farmer group, and then the farmer group would almost, you know, want to say report, but maybe we use report. The farmers group would report to SDC when them come have the meeting. SDC now would either go talk to RADA and say, well then the farmers need this or them need that, or them would go to the MP and say, well then the farmers them need this and they need that, and then that resource is at RADA. So talk to RADA and make RADA ray. So you know we used to have them little something there where the SDC come and keep meeting in our church after church on Sunday daytime or Saturday evening or something. Any little community development, SDC used to come through and hear what we are say, take it up and it would have moved forward. Most little community projects would have lead by SDC. But we don't know whether all of that just get mashed up.
Somebody in comment mentioned ISAT, ISAT. What is ISAT? What that stand for? And what is it?
ISAT is the Member of Parliament for Portland.
Member of Parliament.
No.
ISAT is an actual person. Okay.
Yeah, Isaac Buchanan. But you see this person.
Acronym.
Hold on, this person this person just a spew stuff and now put in a context. Isaac went and they did a charity to get tablets to give to the students because he believes in education and he believes that just the blackboard alone now got assist with learning because things and time are evolved. So he went on a tablet drive, him and a couple other comrades and a couple other people. Them got some tablets and them give the pitney them for free. So I know nothing about no vote buying or nothing like that.
The person is saying JLP is accusing ISAT of back.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, yes, where them say, but him ISAT do. Yeah. Education. Him not believe in education. You know, say Echo and Jekyll. And she go from stage and telling you that they can't go one side. After and they go them and me go. You can't tell people to go one side and they go them can't go.
Exactly.
Mama Adan is not Echo and Jekyll. It's Brains and Pinky. It's Brains
and Jekyll, man.
Brains and Pinky.
Yeah, she go on platform, Kadian. I go tell your child where I go to school, say him can't leave from school and go dig out him and me go. After school. Education are the key, you know.
So my thing is this now. At what point is the people gonna start protesting these people? At what point, like, let me tell you what am I gripe with the Jamaican community? When the bad man them get shoot up by police, but at this saw the only time we really see protest go on and you know protest them why the police them wrong. But right to know on the right to protest them, you know. But why don't you protest these more important matters? Right?
Yeah.
If the person is not, why you not go out there with pick it and demand the change and lock it down?
When they go there, now them and say about them and them send them police where them to come abuse you.
Not only that, we are trying our best for not have any social unrest. So the Prime Minister can say, see there, we need to push back the election date.
Kennedy, you see the problem in Jamaica, if most people don't comfortable with certain things in Jamaica, you go to protest. They said, if it's JLP, then say you are PMP. So what we need civil society to come out and go against the things that don't right. So make the blame come off of PMP. Because anytime PMP go out and protest, then say because it's political. Yeah?
Oh.
So you understand? So that's the problem in Jamaica.
Yeah, that's what I'm over there. Some demonstrate John Gua and some in a Spanish town, and the MP himself come and tell the people to block the road. Block the road. Way. But if I did a MP did do it to that year, but the whole calamity mash up down there. See there again, police go in a community where they Tuesday and shoot out with police and man, them say. So them say, because them always in a shootout and them never get a shot now not yet. Now what happened? The people them come out and demonstrate, you know, so nobody get brutalized. If I did the PMP, them go out there, them that get brutalized. So them use them forces upon the PMP, them, make them afraid for go out, they go lick out against them. Man,
Mama Adan, you know the best thing me see labor right ever do? And when they run in Panty Valley. If it did happen in a PMP time, Lord God, Jamaica done.
Yeah.
That's all the best thing me see them do. Take down them one in at that time.
Them always do it too. You know, so them know the youth for Wednesday.
Yeah. All that me see them do good.
But them take them down last time.
Yeah.
Members say them say government badness, you know. So when PMP are trying to do positive, they turn it into negative and make it look like so we are the aggressor.
Yeah.
So at the same time, At the same time, PMP never do nothing good for them because them always send them unscrupulous people to try to interrupt it and make it look bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is true. That is so true. Everything that the PMP is doing,
them cover them tracks. Yes, so them cover them tracks as long as them doing what they are receiving. They want to receive what they are receiving. They cover everything else.
That's true.
I'll give a little example.
All these things.
Yes.
Go ahead, sorry.
You see, when Damon Crawford did come East Portland,
Yeah, because my food, please.
and Damon Crawford said he'd rather give a person
Why is not cooking?
more than
The food sweet, man.
They make a macro tight. And at the same time, JLP giving away chicken to people who not even have a cook to raise it in. They raise it in their house. And it's a sure thing, it's a fact, and me know that. So you see, most of the people them
who have the farm now get the thing we do the farming and who not
no,
have it.
they understand.
If when them give them it, them sell it back.
That's what JLP do.
Everybody are also. No
Yeah,
matter
that's
where
what
you want
JLP
to
do.
now get it.
Definitely. Even the road for
Right.
fix.
Go ahead.
Like them a take the road, get tailor for fix. Then I give it to man who can fix road. Then do always do the opposite. Then do the
All right,
opposite.
you know another topic where we not touch upon, where me have a gripe personally with the government is, and we're going to educate me how and why this happened. Why and how is the government allowed to send the police them to break down the people them start like Jamaica? We know is a poor country to the most part, at least to the people, because of the corruption in the government. So most people try to get a hustle. So them go on roadside, them put up a little board stall and them will sell a little thing, right? Them not fight nobody, them not cause harm to nobody. In fact, them help the community, right? But instead of the government, in my perspective, if it's about them not having the right licenses, why don't the government send a representative into the community with a laptop or whatever to teach the people them how to sign up for the license? Because we know enough people probably don't know how to read and write and think, but them can run them little business. So you send a little representative in the community to show everybody, all right, then you sign up. Here is how much it costs, right? All right. Since you know a poor people, put them on a little payment plan. Then if you know them can't pay it up front, put them on a little payment plan to pay off the license and give them the guide of how to make them little stall legit then. Instead of just the police come and break it down. How can we stop that from happening?
That's a good question. And but most of the people we see on the road, most of them have the Accusations license. Most of them have it. Because if you notice, there's certain times they don't trouble them. You see, like now, where maybe an election due,
Them
look
never
at them and trouble them.
no trouble them.
So it's all about politics.
If them have the license, okay, now you confuse me. First off, repeat the name of the license, please. Make me write it down.
I think
look.
Accusations license name. I don't know if me say it the right way, but it's a license we call it Accusations.
If anybody know, can I put it in the chat for me, please? Thanks. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's
So
Accusations.
that license go for all of the e-glass them, the street.
Yeah,
them,
like we sell them
everybody.
clothes and then thing there, yeah, on the street.
Yeah.
So if them have the license, then how can they do what they're doing? Me not gonna lie, as someone me sit down up here and we see it and me not gonna lie, honestly, multiple times me cry. God knows, multiple times me see it and me cry. Because
and then take the people and things and throw in the truck and then when they go away then take it and
and you know so some of these people, them not even know how to put them enough of them people leave them house, put out them pot and know so well, me must come back with a thing to put something in the pot. And we know so the people them live. You understand me? And you just go and just take what the people them think so with no remorse, with no regards. And you're supposed to be there for the people. And this is my thing for the Jamaican people, man. You know, all the government accountable, man, to get the party accountable, man.
Yeah, there's somebody I tell about Azan, where we are talking about. The man be the 5-star, them and PMP and Labour right them get him out of Parliament because them say
man,
in Jamaica because them never get the money. Him never put the money in the film and him build it out of film pocket. Out of pocket, you know, and a politics money and a government money, you know. And Andrew Olis and Bushrat, that are the big ugly one, Desmond Mackenzie, and all of them sit on one table with Wicked, that Babsy Gray and them. And says that dark days in Jamaica for the man help a poor people, help 5 poor people get alcohol stars for sell them local food. Then tell me no. That's why the man to read something for tell them 100 and odd things. Why you for vote for PMP? Because labor right are wicked. Them are criminal. You understand? Them only for themselves and them friend them. Anything where poor people for benefit of labor right take it from them.
So Andrew won't let us know. We're on an investigation. What kind of deal for Jamaica now?
Okay then, you can understand that one day?
Because as an try to help,
the Prime Minister, I think how would that jump on?
Is that, yeah?
Yes, man, the boss is here.
What I'm going to do as far as that, one of my tasks that I'm giving myself is to go and get a better understanding of the parliamentary system, because by me not having enough understanding of how the parliament actually run, me not know who is in charge of what and who can oversee what. And at the end of the day, I know Jamaica still is under the British in some regards. So I got to also get a better understanding of that. What is the relationship with the British in Jamaica, to then understand how we can help to fix the government.
The British not really Jamaica more sermon. British not we make one a budget, set one a law, everything. The sermon, them just say the governor just represent the king and the governor just sign off on everything. But the Georgia can't reject him, just have to sign anything the prime minister give him have to sign off on it.
Yes,
Okay.
So
yes,
is that like the queen and a big stick over it? Jamaica is relative. Now care what people want to say. Jamaica is an independent country. They want a law.
Hold on a second. No. Me beg to disagree on that, because you cannot be an independent country and you still have ties to the king. So each time when we're going in
hold on, one at a time.
God save the king. Why God save the king? If an independent country.
Let Mr. You explain what I mean by that now, please.
All right.
Jamaica is an independent country from 1962. This is what I say. We fall on that during the time we fall on the Commonwealth and the monarch, being like just like a United States or 50 states. Anyone can be independent tomorrow morning. If New York they want independent, then can't stop, you know. So New York are gonna be independent, just like that. So we have the Commonwealth. If we want come from under the Commonwealth, we just gonna become a republic. You get me? But Jamaica make them want a law, no law no come down from England. And we make every law that Parliament made by the Jamaican government. Signed off by the Governor General who represents the king.
Government sign a law and break the law, see as I'm signing it. So something can
no, that's a real constitution. You know?
If Jamaica was an independent country.
Wait now, man.
Hold on, make him finish. We really want to learn, you know. So one at a time.
Listen, man. Jamaica is an independent. Listen, I'm not talk like me. Jamaica is an independent country. Jamaica make them want a law. Jamaica collect them want a budget. Spend them want a money. If you're not independent, the king will tell you how to spend your money. Or if you do this, or if you do that. King can't tell you what to do. The king is like a ceremonial thing, like the Governor General. The governor represent the king as a head of the Commonwealth. The Jamaica is a part of the Commonwealth. So the Governor General represent the king. The king is the head of the Commonwealth.
So what you're saying now? The Accusations and the administration them are do. Nobody can say nothing between him can't get
you know. Within the constitution. Anything you do against the constitution, we carry them go court and we always win. Because Jamaica is a constitutional democracy. We run by the constitution.
Andrew Wallace never win a case.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay. I did not realize Jamaica was a constitutional democracy.
Don't forget the Governor General has the power to can fire the Prime Minister and can fire the opposition.
Yes. Can't the Prime Minister.
Hello,
listen,
big man.
General, listen,
man. Has the power, can dissolve, can run the country up to 3 months until our replacement government is come in. Look again and
All right, well, I know. Make him keep talking. I'm gonna fact check that. I'm gonna pull a fact check on that one about the government. So keep going.
Read Google the Constitution. Listen, man. Governor General. The Governor General. If, for instance, if one civil war or something, and the government then can't come to an agreement, the Governor General can step in and ask the Prime Minister to call a fresh election. Governor General can't lock down the country and say, fire and hold this and say, Prime Minister.
No, but I say for like the country, but I say the Governor General as the power can do that. Can fire the Prime Minister.
Cannot fire the Prime Minister. The Parliament can fire the Prime Minister. The Parliament move a more confident motion against the Prime Minister move. Because the Parliament select the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister is not elected by the people. The member of Parliament is elected by the people. Then the citizens of Parliament come together and
So what if the Governor General don't agree what the Prime Minister doing? What he can do?
You can't do nothing. Listen. I say ceremonial, you just rubber stamp. If the Prime Minister, after the Parliament come together and elect the Prime Minister, and the Governor General is fearing the Prime Minister. You get me? I say?
Yeah.
Yes. The Governor General have the power. The Governor General has ceremonial power.
No, but remember,
ready for some facting. Let me throw in some facts first, I can. So a few facts. All right. Fact one, which is new to me. So looking at the order of precedence in Jamaica, right? The hierarchy of Jamaica. So the Queen or the King Charles III, then come the Governor General, then come the Prime Minister. That is the order of Jamaica, right? So that start there. Secondly, whoever said that the Governor General can fire the Prime Minister is correct. The Governor General, hold on, let me go back right here. The Constitution allows the Governor General to unilaterally, meaning by himself as a one person, use the power in relation to the dismissal of the Prime Minister, the dissolution of Parliament, and the removal of judges. So probably don't realize the power that the Governor General have in the country. He has the unilateral power to do that.
Yeah, but he's a firm that
the government
can't do it. Because I said Prime Minister pick the Governor General and send to the King.
But no, but not now, nothing for the trade.
Listen, if you read onwards, it have to be. If you read onwards, Katie, it have to be in circumstances. As I say, if the country, if the Parliament.
Well, no, come on. Of course, in no situation it can just be when can just get up willy-nilly and do it. I was correcting the fact that it can be done. That is a fact. Now, of course, there have to be circumstances, and it's probably going to have to be processes and procedures that they will have to go through, probably even a very extensive one, but it can be done.
That's what Mr. Katie, that's what Mr. in case of sorry.
And there's one more thing again too. When they say that Jamaica is independent country.
Jamaica is an independent country.
In order to be an independent country, Jamaica itself couldn't just stand up by itself like that to say we are independent. Would have to
Jamaica
be the name of Jamaica be Republic of Jamaica. In order to be independent. So we are a republic. We don't republic. So we are Jamaica independent.
1962, Jamaica get independent from Britain. 1962, Jamaica.
But at the same time, the Queen was the head of state.
All right, okay, I'm gonna throw in some facts. Listen, anytime we're gonna go to the facts so we can debate on the facts. The fact, what is an independent country? Period, right? We don't care about even Jamaica. What is an independent country? An independent country is a nation that is free from foreign control and can govern itself. Exactly. Independent countries are also known as sovereign states. They have self-determination, sovereign borders. So just from the definition of an independent country, Jamaica is an independent country.
Exactly. Period. No, we don't want to put we look at minor and talk about it. Listen me. Jamaica said they want a law. We have won this. We got all
So
the
just
from
like that,
ourselves.
Jamaica is independent.
Is
We might
independent
have
country.
a problem within it,
No
but
problem.
it's an independent.
I stand corrected. No problem. But don't forget, we have to disagree we have to disagree to.
Yeah, we have to learn. That's not the one we have to learn. You know what I mean? That's how we learn.
And Katie, and why we say that now Jamaica why we Jamaica the part of
yes, now you can go in to explain why you believe, even though yes they are independent, why do you think they are not truly independent? Now you can talk on.
Yeah, Mr. King. So we ask why you believe so? Because as part of the Commonwealth, the king is the head of the Commonwealth. Hence why we are still, although independent, we are still a part of the Commonwealth. You get me, I say? Just like how United States, the president play the role of the governor general or the king. The president have veto power on all 50 states.
Yeah.
So
literally the president, you know, remember saying, you know, like Jamaica, like New York.
Mr. Hugh, make the white put a little input because he's been quiet.
If we become a republic, that means that we move away from the Commonwealth.
Yes, man. We're no longer the king of the state. We are going to have a president. We are going to have a president. Like yes.
But
this government want put in a president like the governor general with ceremonial. What the PMP want is an elected president who the people elect. So listen to me now. Jamaica can have a PMP parliament, but a JLP president, or a JLP parliament, a PMP president, or an independent president, or who the people elect to be them president. That's what the PMP wanted. But the JLP want the prime minister to pick the president, just like no, when he sends something go get the president have to sign it. Well, when we truly elect a president, when we become a republic, the president, if you send a bill to the president, when he not believe it is in the interest of Jamaica, he will veto it. Because the people elect him to do that. And that is president. That is the president, not a ceremonial president.
Make we're going to do it.
Me not cut out. So that means that if we go to a republic, it's gonna affect no parliamentarian too, because some of them have dual citizenship, allegiance to England, Canada, and all of the Commonwealth country.
Yeah, but look here, go now. Remember saying that
won't necessarily impact.
Not necessarily, man. At that time, we have to redo the constitution to suit the government we want. So for instance, we have a monarchical constitution where the king of the head of state. You get me? I say as where it does say the governor come down the line.
Yeah.
We need to go have a constitution where we are going to have an elected president, where that the president will be the head of state, that the president has veto power and certain power. You get me? I say. So we can tell you something. We as a people can say we don't want no foreigner to be in our parliament. As well we can say as long as there's Jamaican heritage, you can be in our parliament. How what we decide. You understand?
So like Canada, we have prime minister, unlike Israel, they're still allegiant to the king.
No, Israel was never part of the king. Israel a president. Israel and a prime minister. Israel heads of state is a president. Canada heads of state is a governor general. So Canada is a part of the Commonwealth. Australia is a governor general. All right, like Barbados heads of state. No, Barbados not really England. Barbados have a president. So do Trinidad and so do Guyana. But the problem with Jamaica, what Jamaica said now, Jamaica said if we are going to leave the monarch and become free from the monarch, we need to have the CCJ as our final court, while the JLP is proposing that their final court must be still the Privy Council.
So I'm gonna throw in a fact check for a second. Fact check on the Israel conversation. Israel is a parliamentary republic. It does have a president as the head of state. The president's power is largely ceremonial, while the prime minister holds the executive power. So Israel is unique in this case that they do have a president and a prime minister.
Yes, Israel.
I just wanted to, because I think that's where Dwight was coming from, and so I wanted to make sure that
true.
I agree that yes, he's correct. He's correct.
Yeah, man. That's how I said Israel, the president the president, the heads of state is the president. Him do all like sign up and bill and them something there and yeah. You know, just like the Governor General of Jamaica.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But that the prime minister.
But them actually have a prime minister still.
Yeah,
so the prime minister runs. They do have the same. You say, oh, but you say Jamaica is not a parliamentary republic. Jamaica, you say, is a constitutional democracy.
Yes, with monarchical. Yes. Okay. Yeah, man. That's why we have the Governor General where we heads of state. As we say, the King, Governor General back. You understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
So which one JLP going for?
JLP one like Israel. where the president is ceremonial. The PMP want like America where you vote for the president. And the president call the shot.
But that one is a better one. The one where you vote for the president.
Elect with president. That means that the president, the Governor General have signed up away prime minister. Yeah. The president, when you elect him can just say, all right, me not believe the lawyer can benefit the country, he can veto that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Alvaro said the laws have to be signed off by the Governor General in Jamaica. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Because
I will say this: should Jamaica go to the direction of the president?
We are going to president.
I hope it doesn't mimic the American system that well, because something I think a lot of people don't realize: in America, the popular vote doesn't win elections, right?
We're not going to stupidness there.
So that is very stupid. So if we're going to go to where we're voting for the president, the people voice must matter.
Yeah, man.
No electoral vote or we have voter. No. If we say him me a vote for him me a vote for, I don't need you to come oversee my vote and tell them when me say no, me say him me a vote for him me a vote.
Yes. So you have a ballot and we have vote for, like for example, you have Mark Gold and Andrews as president. Then you have a vote for the parliamentarian and different. So anybody, if Mark Gold get 100 and Andrews get 99, Mark Gold is the president. When I know college support, we are talking about college this and college that. None of them foolishness.
Exactly.
Garbage. That's why America get to them have now. So as we say, going forward, the PNP proposal is to move away from the Privy Council or CCJ or final court and an elected president, executive president, not a ceremonial president. Because we now waste of time. We can't let something go back to you.
Jojo.
But is that something being actively sought out right now, or that's just frivolous conversation?
No, man, the government, that's why they're not reach away. The government want to move to a republic. One, they want to have a ceremonial president with the PNP oppose. Two, they want to leave become a republic with or final court in England. The PNP said the final court must be in the Caribbean. So that's a hold it up. You understand?
Yeah, but they might try to trick PMP.
They cannot, listen, man. That's no everybody read the Constitution. You cannot change the Constitution. Wait, no?
No. Listen what I'm saying.
Do it, man. You can't change the Constitution.
Hold on, make him say something now. You make him talk.
Yes.
Because them want to do it single. Because the last time they come, them said they might do the change to a republic first. Then after, then go to the final court.
Yeah, but what sense that make? But you're going to become a republic.
No, because they want to trick the people.
Yeah, that's what I said. The People's National Party have to start. Listen what go on. The PMP have to agree with them, and the PMP is not agreeing with them. The PMP said the final court must be the CCJ.
Yeah.
You see, you can't change, you can't amend, or do anything to the Constitution and breach the current Constitution. Definitely. So if you change the Constitution, or you gotta amend it, you have to fall in line with the Constitution.
Yeah.
You understand? So the Constitution.
You look nice, though. I'm ready for work. You look nice. All right, I see you.
But the Constitution state
people
that
violate me, man. The people them know me tell them I'm a day for go work church and them give me for work. Me I forgot work
Come make us see you in the uniform now. You have on the belt yet? Oh, yeah, clean up the all right now.
Yeah, man. Yes. Yeah, man.
Hold on. Alvaro just joined. Alvaro, you have something to say?
Yeah, man.
Okay, Raya, drive.
Alvaro.
Oh, in Jamaica.
So I'm saying, so as me say, the PMP role, because Katie, why said you're gonna leave? You say you want truly independent, and you want to leave from the monarch to become a republic, but you still want to go England at the final court. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. It makes sense to them because guess what? Because you feel you reach England at the final court, you know what more it will cost, huh? And what if the government you're going to bring them? Just like that.
And even that again too, you know, because the CCJ was created by the PMP, the JLP, them just don't want, you know, if it was the JLP, the CCJ, them don't want to go CCJ. But because the JLP are forward thinking, they not think ahead.
Yeah.
You know, them just a jog. Them a jog a thing. And you're the excuse why they don't want to go there now. All of the law them in the Caribbean study a UA, and the one of my friend and the one of my PMP, so it will be a PMP on the court. That is stupid then coming. That means that in say to be that means they say all right judge my Jamaica PMP. So then say
if you clean and you're a law-abiding citizen, you're not supposed to fret about the law.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. See, King just come in. King, what you have to say, General?
And you have Robert in the chat for how long constantly saying you are lie, you're too lie. So Robert, I've invited you. Come in the box and explain what is Hugh lying about. The one thing I've respected with you, we all talk and we all are very knowledgeable on certain topics. And if we correct him on something, he will stand corrected. So if you're stating he told a lie, please let us know what is the lie so we can all come on the same accord. If you're just going to be in here just dropping words, we're just going to block you and tell you to move it on. So if you're not going to have a productive conversation, then hold your thought to yourself. But if you want to express how Hugh is lying, please come in the box and tell us what he's lying about so we can set the record straight.
Katie, you see the problem with them? Now we're trying to educate and learn. And you see what them doing on the other side?
Anybody has to come over here and say a liar, some unscrupulous, dirty labor right? Where the one about for talk, the reality of what go on, and then Batman Prime Minister with them shit up the whole Jamaica.
True, wait till me learn how to do the moderating something I good. True, me not too know the moderating thing, you know. Me I learn though. But
you just click on them name man and just go on it and you see black. You just black them. As you click on them name, you go on something you see black.
Okay, all right.
And when you click on them name now, I just want to treat that are the one. When you click on them, you mute them. But you have one of them with the tree spot there, and they say you're going and block them and just make them come off a platform. Because we not send call them over here. What
got you. Listen, we not all have it on the same accord, but we all need to be on the same accord that we are willing to learn and have a real substantive conversation with each other. The name calling and the foolishness, we not say we're not gonna cuss out on the backside if we need some cuss out, you know. But we're cussing gonna come with some substance behind it just the same.
When you stop compound, they not build on one platform, and then anytime they see PMP have a good conversation, them always come over here, come type where them want type say. Why don't build a platform to man and go panic or go talk? You know, me see them have them platform and me hear them attack, you know, me don't pass them. Because I not join them, because you don't know them not say when me want here, and them not tell you the fact. If you know, say, me are PMP, and I know say PMP have every, and them wicked too, and them terrible when them ready. So that's why I tell my Prime Minister, when him come in, shake up the parliament. Nobody not slug one place for 20, 15 years. When them there in there, you go supervise the place, go in there behind them back sometime. Prime Minister, and find out whether MP they are doing what, where I contribute to the community, when you can use them and so I can uplift them. You understand? The police community now go again where the police them going to the community and can have a conversation with the youth, and that now go on. You need all of them, some of them relationship the back in the government of Jamaica. So you see them the PMP MP them who don't all right to the strong hold and I don't know. My goal not to fix on the business. I not ask on him, not to favorize you, don't know. Because I'm a fix on first, you know. Because there's no way you have your house and your house not to you have to criticize somebody else's house. So I know I'm going to fix up that house there and then cut to the wicked them and the criminal them over the next side and prison them and make them go to prison. So you see the prison down there, and him and the parliament them were thief, and them are go visit it. Watch.
Morning. Why, mama, you look military, you know, brother. Me I tell you now, me I look for you. Why not? Me I tell you, say, man, you look military. You look militant.
Yeah, in our, you know, see her well secure and ready. Hey, what kind of uniform? Ready.
I tell you, man.
Ready.
Yeah, man. Hey, mama, hey, mama, militant coming. Mama, not play them, you know. And
tell you, man.
Morning.
We ask someone. Let me say this, man. Him say the PM, him say the JDP is step by step. How on earth you say you want to become a republic? All right, you leave the king and still.
Hold on, we are gonna come back on your topic. No mean to cut you, but I want to give Sydney and Summer a moment and Ocean. Yeah, because some new name just come in. So make we get Sydney if you have something to say. Ocean and Summer.
Hey, good morning. Good morning to you, my boss. How are you doing this morning? I greet you in the mighty name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Everyone, Summer, I greet you, Ocean.
Blessed.
Put you down in Ocean. A politics time. And we are telling young people them to realize what is the corruption of America.
Are
you me a come find a comrade? Are you me a come find a you say
Mama son.
your uniform?
You
act like the sun can't done.
Hey, I don't want to run on, you know. I don't want to run on here, sir.
Yo, Sydney, you war for mama.
Nobody run on here, sir.
You allow that. You allow that and deal with it. But you said funny thing on mama. Never jump up me not come with fight.
Yeah, man, run on. Nobody can run on. Nobody can run on here, sir. That's what you.
Why you tell you why you look good?
You know
Good morning, Tono comrades. Good morning, Tono comrades. One shoot, one mark goal in.
Yes,
One from Jamaica.
Yes,
Back off with the hypocrite prime minister we are doing bad down here. We put God Almighty in front of we and move forward and God are going to rescue it.
Yeah, man. What did I say? Mr. Still the party.
Work in our system, come be your next bodyguard.
Yeah, man.
Right away, mama. Right away. Say it. Don't say no more.
Yeah, man.
You act like the sun can't done.
Why
you a good girl? Good luck.
Hey.
We want the money and come help my goal and build back Jamaica, man.
Yes, man.
All right, let's say them, madam.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Blair morning. Comrade Blair morning.
Yeah. Richard,
not Blair. So me use Tony, you know.
Yeah.
Mr. Richards, big up yourself.
All right, me I say me nah forget him, me nah forgive him over road for knowing, okay? You hear me attack mostly at the road thing me I deal with, because me I tell you say me bus tire and see me front 10 and something me have to fix, so me have to dump on him on the road. Me have to beat him to frazzle about the road, you know, brother. Me I tell you, me have to beat him. So if him 1,000 times me come and up on the road, me have to beat him.
Me can't help you, no see ya.
Jesus Christ, girl. Me can't go and bad, so girl. Look for your program, you know, because me not make you mad, me, you know, come on, vote for PMP and make sure we take over the country.
Yes, man.
Mash up. So you see, make you mash up, and see the duration for man, yeah?
All right. All right. Me no want to hear what go on, man. Me and you we talk.
You know talk, you know any talk I make in public, so I mean one to talk, I know you.
All right, me boss.
I want to
Yes, man.
Yeah. But comrades, me want to say two because me have to jump up in the kitchen and them here. Please, me not cut no one, but me just want to just
go on to.
We just not really going for labor right or PMP. We are going for Jamaica and Jamaica rescue in the mighty name of Jesus. And Jesus has sent in rescue for we and we have to yield to it. And he that disobey, he would not keep my command. You know what it is like already. All me I say to people say, make we go and rescue Jamaica, each and every one of us, in the mighty name of Jesus. Whether you're Labour or you're PMP, we want a change. Jamaica need a change, and we must get a change. And we are asking the Almighty God Himself to make we get change. That's all we have to do. Pray for one another. Go out there, carry the right thing, do the right thing, and everybody will be victorious.
The right thing. There's a bell on the head. You put the X beside the head because without the head you can't have knowledge.
That is right.
Not believing in your head because I'm decide to say you have turn fully done. So we don't want them back. Who want to build up the school? Who want to build up the hospital back? Who want to build up the security force? Who want to build up back Jamaica so we can't put back them the criminal in the parliament?
Never. Never. I mean, no see. I me don't see one way how this man should get a third term in Jamaica. We done wicked and cruel to ourselves if we do that. That cannot happen, man. God will never make that happen. Because this man do disadvantage when do it bad. He mash up Jamaica and wreck Jamaica. So me I say to you, say, me I go jump off and me I say peace and bless and love. And Sydney, me I warn you, love me, you know, Sydney. Sydney, love me wife alone. Alright.
Me don't know it's going to work out. But I know pretty thing.
Me show you how it's going to work out.
I know pretty thing.
Take care of yourself and me love you now.
Yeah, man.
All right, baby. All right. Have a good day.
All right.
Yeah, man. I say now. Me I say, you have 27 ministry. As God told me here, you have 27 ministry in our country. Like Minister Health, Minister Work, Water, like all of them things there. 27. And you want to tell me, say, when me I ask over a year and had now, me say, tell me one ministry will work good. When we can vote for and say at least 10. Say we can vote for the ministry. It a go on good, it improve better more where PhD in there. And we can run to the ministry, we can boast and say, yes, and do. You and your government do the ministry, well good, we can boast for it. Name me one.
We don't have time for that.
And I know me can't hear nobody name me one. Me can't hear Labour right them name me one ministry where work good. Him a 19 and a fee, as can't do me, say man 19 and a fee in portfolio. Me want them, they name me one where work good. When me can say yes, me both spanner one that kind work good. And me can't name me one yet where work good. Then how the country if you run good, then if you can't name a ministry where run good. Eh? And that me want to know. They must have vote, all right. You have to vote for Labour right and give them third term. Name me one ministry then. If you want me vote for Labour right, name me one ministry where run good. When me can vote spanner and say yes, it's a change. So people tell people to vote for Labour right. Name me one ministry. And then can't name me one all know. Eh?
Right, if it was an exam, me wouldn't fail, because I know me don't know what to write on the paper, no.
They're not them when they want you vote, or they want people to vote for Labour right, and you can't name me one ministry. You are health, you are water, you are works, you are road, and you can't name me one who run good.
May I share something that is very important? Good morning, comrade.
Good morning, Mama.
Morning.
Mama, son, and the others have been listening from morning, and to be honest, your program is very energetic.
Thank you very much, Pop. Thank you very much.
I just want you to keep it up and realize it's a lot of informative thing coming in, because if you don't know, then you tell persons that is on the platform that you don't know, and you're glad to hear that so you can share it. And this is what we should be doing as a comrade. No, I am saying, big up to you, Richard, Sydney, and the others.
And my cousin, this is my big cousin, Kadian.
Yeah, man, big up Kadian. All of the foot soldiers are them on social media soldiers.
When you come up here, Sonny, when you come up here and I come with them factor, them are tight. Ask them and then she run the file and then can tell we say this is right or this is wrong.
Yeah.
That good thing where we are done for try to elevate the youth them and the people them who did decide to them give back Andrew a chance, them go look after themselves and really and truly who am I Andrew. Where Andrew not do not know thing. Andrew have a 28 bank account and still counting.
Yeah, well, this is something where me want to share, because I sit down and analyze the politics, and I guess the others the comrades on the platform do the same thing, so that's why we are here. Now we have a prime minister. A prime minister will get an increase of 300%. And voters, whenever this election call, you have to look at this. It's the same prime minister who sit down around the table with private sectors seeking to destroy redundancy payment. A lot of the hustlers them whether in a Jamaica we go buy a taxi and it's a redundancy payment them live off. But we talk of feel the persons work for a company for some 30 odd years and then they go home go sit down without a dollar. And I realize even us as the PNP nowadays when we go up on the platform we don't mention it since them come out with it. And this is something where we have to talk about, this is something where we have to put in the campaign out there because majority of Jamaican in the past benefit from the redundancy payment. And if we say this government want to cut it out, we are going to have more thieves, more robbers, more gunmen, everything in this country. So we have a campaign on this though. Because this man sit down there, him salary all right, and him have the private sector them push him off and damage poor people more and more.
We see your point, you know. But the reason why there's so many things, my brethren, there's so many things we talk about. That means sometimes some left out. So we're glad when you can bring it up and each one bring up it. Because if you check it, so many things, brother. So when you bring it up now, you know, say, boy, you there. Each and every one of you bring up something. Because me know, say, all of we on the program, here, so, including moderator, can give you at least 20 things each. We're bad in our country. You see me, I show you. So, I don't know, little one thing bad, my brethren, I say. So each one of you bring up something and bring it up. Because, I mean,
we all know that, but you hear what I say, I start listen to the program and it's a very informative program, so that's why I have to share this with Mama Son and the others.
And
so
we love it, man.
Them can share it too.
Yeah, man, we love it.
Yeah, you know, we start campaign on it, you know, because we did over Steve's program and I talk about it. So, it's that thing where enough people don't know because then they behind closed door date. So
step away 2 seconds. Sorry, I did quick step away. What is the program? I missed the program.
The government are trying to do with the public sectors. The private sector, they are trying to cut out redundancy payment.
What?
After him take 300% the theme salary, them want cut out. So we are gonna have whole heap of hungry people. If him
friend them, not him alone. Him big friend them take the whole of the big money. Yeah, man.
And summer, not like that neither because what got happen now? The boss want fire you, don't fire you, know.
Yeah.
But
have none to pay you.
Yeah, but at this it come now, because enough people would have get the fire and have some money to go buy a car, run taxi.
And whatever they want to do in their life.
And them are going to fire them for nothing. Nothing them not going to have after that. After 30 years service, 20 odd years, 40 odd years service.
I mean, him for them, you know. And I say, yo, that boy, I work at 20 years, 30 years, you know. And think, you know, some more you take what this from them, that's we can fire them instant. And that the man I do, you know. But that's
what do, yes.
More crisis in the country, more criminal out there. You can't go see you work. And when they don't work, you forget to redundant money you get it. Man, I go broke shop.
So we are called upon all of them people that who work for the government, like even the hospital who have a lot of people who work there. Vote for the job.
The police,
vote for the redundancy. The police, them. The firefighters, them. Vote for the redundancy.
Let me ask a question. This is more for clarity. So, redundancy pay, we know is basically pay that you get after you leave a job.
Yes.
So my question is redundancy pay more in line with retirement package or is it more in line with a severance package? I'm hoping somebody who know about the America and Jamaica can help me with that.
It's a lump sum.
Federal package. When you leave,
It's a severance package. Okay.
yeah.
And then, if back up my brethren argument, you know, and same partner come with, if back up my argument, the next thing towards that, you know what them do? Me have to ask Marky G for no strict bodies, anybody I go control it. It's big. So my company them and people who work with that draw your money and now pay it over.
Now pay the tax.
Now pay it over. And when you reach retirement age now, or you reach certain age, then you go there, nothing no pay. So me ask them to be strict on this. Because I'm a daughter your money and now pay it over.
Sydney.
Yeah.
Sydney, every 5 years, once you work somewhere, every 5 years, you go and make a checkup.
Well, me that call it less than this year now, you know. Me that drop it less than 5 years now, because them are do it too bad now, Mr. Cole.
Yes, Mr. Cole, I took me know people say them are true housing trust and something, when they go up, they go find out. Not that time.
No need it. So me that say every year you check it out. Me that drop it to a year. You can check it yourself, you know. You can check it yourself, you know. You don't have to wait for the company, you know.
Yeah.
You can check yourself.
People are facing already with it. Say them now.
Yeah, man.
And all who did have them local money where them could get a housing trust. You know, she said them take everything. Nobody can go.
Right.
So, Mr. Colin, when you're going back, you have to warn me about that. Because me want piece of land at Jamaica, I want to build my house too. But me can't come send the money for come pay and put in a bank account for Andrew only send them 49 teeth, them teeth them out. If people free to send their money come home now because we see what go on. If you say gold make Jamaica the power world top and them doing so, what about me?
Yeah, Robin. Eh.
What am I going to do me with nobody? When me send my local 1 and 2 go down, they go put down.
Brother, let me check it out, brother. Everybody check out on thing, because when you reach certain age and reach retirement age, and you take sick and when you take a stock, you know you are look for a help. Not did they kill you faster, brother. So me I tell you no check it out for them wicked. They might rob you. And when they draw your money, every week they draw your money or every month. And when you draw your money now, and things set up pay over, it not pay over. So you can check it out, brother.
My brother that work with one of them funeral home that them did it for 21 years and till the pan him filing to come up. You that think so them that give a look money at $500 them give.
Jesus Christ. Let me assure you.
$100 US. When they
Let
check
me
them
assure you.
so them they get nothing. So what about the one them when they work and things say them are gonna get away done that money. And when them check them not have nothing.
You check it out, man. Check it out, brother.
So anything what poor people feel benefit of and no benefit not there for we. No benefit,
man. No benefit.
How we are gonna sit down, sir?
Yeah. Wicked, man. Wicked. As me say, history and brethren, when I work, check it out every year. No matter Mr. Cole, right when he say 5 years now, but you can check it yourself. Go and Minister of Labour and explain to them, and they will check it out if it pay over. And if it not pay over, they will contact the company who you work with and demand them to pay back your money for the year. So I keep your receipt, you pay check them, you pay stop them, and bring it to Minister of Labour, and they will take it from there. Don't sit down and span them and say them a pay over. Enough of them not paying it over. There's not just your one.
There's a labor officer assigned to every parish, and if you go there and you're not getting any proper information, then you go to the region.
Right.
And the region, because sometimes some of the officers them corrupt, you know.
Them corrupt. So you can check out
them corrupt with the employers.
Check it
1 second, Mr. Summer. You gave some good instruction. What were you saying? Can you? I'm writing things down, you know, so I can reshare.
Yeah,
you said what's the process? Repeat that again.
Every parish have a labor officer.
Yes.
But if you go to your office and then they have going around, then and you suspect that they are close to your employer, then you go to the region and inform it.
Yeah, man.
And some of them play this big, that's even the region them link with. So if it not work with the region, you go higher. But don't ease it up.
Yeah, because me go on the program.
Right, hold on, Sydney. Your right is there. And
yes.
I think this is what is destroying the workforce in Jamaica, because during the PNP government, you used to have even these officers go around and check these workplaces and make sure you are properly registered. Now, underneath this administration, because they have their friends who operate these organizations where they want to have it free flow or free labor.
Yeah.
So they don't check on anything. They put most persons on contract now.
Yeah. Yeah, because me go up on the program and them use to draw out the money and pay and take it out every time when if program call it low skill, we go Canada and work low skill, a grade above the farmer. And you know say when I go to me that check it, the last 5 years I know, the man that when them said when alright you go up on your own, or they say alright now you have to go start pay for your own, And when we check up everything, for the last 5 years, none never pay for me. None never pay for me.
You're talking about your retirement package.
Yes,
What are we talking about?
Man.
Yeah, the
None
retirement.
never pay for me.
So just to make sure everybody's following along and following the conversation and learning from it.
Yeah.
You're saying, now we're going back and forth to Summer and Sydney. So Sydney, you're talking about your retirement package.
Yeah, man.
Because we're following up the conversation with the redundancy pay that Summer brought up, that the current administration is getting rid of or it's causing issues. Okay, but what Summer is stating is that we have process in place for you who are not getting what you should start by going to the parish. Each parish have a labor officer, and if your labor officer cannot help, you then move on to the region, and if that doesn't help, there's basically a hierarchical process that you follow through. So basically, if I'm following correctly, the processes are in place. So we just need to make sure that we're following and don't just sit back. If they tell you no, don't sit back because you have something that you can do to help. Make sure you get what is deserving to you. Did I get that?
Yes, because when me check it out, them have to pay me back for me 5 years what they never pay. You know, see it because I have it done and when they check out it on the computer, then she said it last 5 years never pay for me. So suppose me sit down on that now, that would have gone. You see? So you have to be careful, brother. Whether in a government or private, you have to check them things because they might draw your money and you pay, so it gone somewhere. So you have to check it out.
Does the communities, the individual communities, similar to the conversation yesterday where we were more talking about the youths, right, and talking about the skilled labors and stuff like that. Wouldn't it be a great idea to come up in that same concept of the community? We need to really come back and try to build community centers, right? So every community have these community centers that is doing exactly this, where you have somebody who is there to help the elderly, who is there to help those who probably don't know that these processes are in place. So if you know this person is, okay, you got retirement and you're not getting your retirement money, there is this little community center you can go to and somebody is there who can even just direct you and tell you where to go and what to do. People like Summer who know this information, we can share this, right? Each one teach one. Similar to the same concept of the youth. We are talking about wanting to get the youth up off of the ground, get the youths them out and get them back into education. And some things that I mentioned yesterday was starting small. Even if you want to use one of the biggest yard, and if the person have a backyard or if you have a park, want to just put out some chair. And if a teacher come and say, all right, every Tuesday evening, the teacher here will come teach literacy. But on a Wednesday, the carpenter here will come with a board and nail and teach you for drive 2 nail in the board. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we really have to get to more of a community aspect. And from that community, that is when we're going to be able to come together then and force and demand our government to do better. But it really have to start from the community level, where we have to come together from that level. Right? We know that there's a lot going on, that the government is really against the people. It's not for the people. They're enriching their own pockets. And that's government, period. I don't think it matters which one. Every single one of them come out, them richer than them one team. Yes, you might have one, the PMP party, that do help the people along the process. So them are going to help with while them are enrich themselves, while you have the JLP that seem to only enrich themselves and forget about the people. So we need to come together as the people and figure out how are we going to now use all of this information that we are gathering here to, number one, start by making you know me, I don't know all the labeling of the government in Jamaica, but we need to demand it. Make the demands. And if they're not there, make them life a living hell.
Yeah, man.
Make them life a living hell. Start picket at them door side.
The MP them only come every 4 years or every 5 years when the election. You see them now, and you not see them again.
Yeah, so guess what? Don't picket at them door side.
The MP. And the council them mostly in the community more than the MP them.
Well, that is the reason for the council, because the council is a community foot soldier, and then they're supposed to pass on the information to the MP, and the MP take it to Parliament.
Yes.
Right, and because that's why we have our and it gone from way down, you know. That's why we have cluster leader with Sydney one. So cluster leader take information to the council also. Executive members take it to the council also.
So
that is right.
We have a meeting, we community meeting, and that's why we talk about the delegates. So for me, we don't put them and so if the person have a little problem or something, them have them picking a college and we want help, we reach to the cluster, reach to the council reach to the MP, and we say, yo, we put up our fundraising for mama and daughter to go college. I would try to help one another because that's what we have to do. But
that is what we're trying to, to instill. We have to take control. Right, the mid-year election, I'm sorry, that's mid-year. What is midterm election for you call again?
Local government.
The local government.
Yeah, you did use a term earlier. I think it was
by-election. No, the by-election are the one
by-election.
When somebody moves from the state, a different one.
Either somebody die or somebody step down and leave it, or somebody sit there.
Oh, okay. So the local election is it at the same time as the main election?
No. It's one run before one. One a 4 year and one a 5 year.
So we need to make sure we are getting the people in the local election, because the truth is the people don't realize that them local election they really sometimes can even be more important than the big election.
Very right. You're right.
The local election is can be more impactful.
Of course.
Exactly. And even up here, me know when a prime minister election, me never hear on a local election, right? I don't think it's been as big. Make the people know. Go out. This is what matter.
Because look here. Case in point, the local election have a mayor. The mayor are the first citizen of the parish, and the wife are the second citizen of the parish. You know, if a building to build, and the mayor can stop it and it don't build at all, the mayor can say no, it can't go on. So the mayor have the authority to stop it. That is how powerful the local government is. The local election is. The mayor can stop any building, and if a building not put up, the mayor have to go there and inspect it and say yes, it passed. Remember that.
And the mayor open circuit court.
Right. So the mayor is big. I want to say
one of the most important persons then.
The mayor is the first citizen in every parish. Right? That's how. So as we say, the local is sometimes more important more than the general. May I tell you? And I don't joke about that.
Sure.
Yeah, man.
So do you think
people have to know? Yeah.
So do you guys think it's best then that we get to the mayors, let's say, is there a mayor in every parish? Is that how it works?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Katie, why don't we try to do this? Try to reach out to them in the 14 parishes and see if we can make our case even much stronger. Voters and why they should vote for the People's National Party.
Yeah, man, the mayor, you know, because it's the only thing now. You see why now? All right, in Jamaica now you have mayor.
You see our mayor for Kingston and St. Andrew. Me have him contact, you know. Me have him number. I'm a boss.
Right.
So me can go now the number, Kadian. You know, me now have a local group. And we are going to talk to him and make him so what him can. Kingston and St. Andrew, we are uplift our place. Our community, where we can do towards Northwest St. Andrew, where we can, the park needs to fix back, what them can do to get the park stuck on 90 o'clock, get 70 million, and it no fix. He gone back to bush and Wupperland. Court started
So,
cover.
a Northwest, well on, a Northwest, a Northwest Central are your place? Me God, they know my, well on, man. They know my place.
St. Andrew.
My place.
St. Andrew.
St. Andrew, not St. Anne.
Oh,
St.
you are
Andrew.
St. Anne.
No,
Oh,
St.
okay,
Andrew.
you fool me. They
Hold on.
know.
You know what?
I'm not
All
telling
right.
you.
Tanya and Natalie.
Mm.
We
Yes.
need to create, we need to DM we one another. Well, you know, me and you have a number, but Natalie, and we need to create a WhatsApp group outside of here.
Yes.
So we can really, because we're getting a lot of these information on this particular platform. But I
Tell you. The labor right me and them now go give you the good vibes. Where people vote for PNP. So if me that say boy I work on the 7 PNP mayor.
Well,
That tell you.
we have a plan of me of Kingston and St. Andrew.
Right.
If he can get to the rest of me and them and we have a conversation.
Right.
Oh, we have a bill. We community.
Right.
Oh, we have to get the youth them to believe in our way. Oh, we
You
have to
have
get
the
the
right
unity.
thing.
Yeah. That's
Right.
gonna.
You have the right stuff.
Yeah,
Right
let's
stuff.
use the Kingston and St. Andrew mayor and then let's get to
Yes.
the other mayors.
Let me know what to do. Right. You're right.
Through him and let's fight our cases that way.
You're right, that's all.
I don't
MP them to Muma. Muma get MP
The
them.
MP?
Come right.
MP them too.
Okay.
I don't cut you know.
Okay.
When the mayor
something
know
here.
to get the MP them, you know. The mayor will know if you get in touch with them. But the right plead thing of the mayor first, because him control. You know?
Let me just
Hold on,
something
the
that's
summer
very
hold on.
important.
You can't even send an invite me to Mark Golden. We come on the program and talk. Mark Golden, don't afraid to come up and talk.
I'm
That
a
would be
boss,
great.
man. What do you mean? He have to come. He have to come. Let's make him know something.
Yeah, man, don't afraid.
Because-
Important program, and we need him to come make two talk on the
He will
program.
come. He will come.
I
man.
know
And
that.
let him know that we're advocating for his party.
Ever snack in the chat say a PC election is the
In parish council, same local government, what we call it. Parish council, same way. Yeah.
Oh, so councillor is parish councillor, so that is acronym
Yeah.
PC.
Yeah, parish council.
Got it.
Yeah.
I have something very important that I want to share with you.
All right.
And I've heard you mention that you want to come down when it's close to election. And this is
Before and when it's closer, yes.
Yeah,
all right, just a minute. This is something that I have been looking at the other day for my division. And since you mentioned that, I'm saying that I want to share it with you all. I think every councillor for the PNP should have a person in the diaspora representing on their executive. And I think every member of parliament should have somebody from in the diaspora also on their executive. Some of the time
This way I will not stop.
Get this foolishness about my granny a JLP and my mother a JLP and me a die at this and me a die at that, and ask the JLP them what do for me. What are you doing for the poor people, the most vulnerable citizens? Right?
What
the rich
are
people
you
them
doing
go,
for
right,
the youth? What are you doing for the youth of this garrison?
I would ask them the question. The question that I would ask them: what had the JLP done for this country?
That is the question I laid out, and nobody. When I asked the question, a lovely man came on, doctor, I forgot his name, came on and did a great layout of what the PNP have done for Jamaica, what Port have done, what
That's cool. That's
right.
Cool.
The only thing I said is we leave whoever that is. Mute me now.
I'm sorry, I'm coming.
No problem, just mute. All right. All I say is when we're going to talk about what the JLP and PNP did for Jamaica, I beg everybody leave Manly and half of it. The reason we said that, we don't know them did the original. The two of them do a lot. Whatever, leave them alone. Let's speak up from after them forward and tell me what did JLP. One bag, mute now. Just mute it, Mike. Yeah. What did JLP do? Just like how we have PNP come out and say. And we will continue to highlight the things that PNP consistently do for people. And for those who wasn't here earlier, a few of the rundown of what the PNP have done from what the man said. And if those want to know, you can go onto the PNP site and look up the book or the lettering for 101 reasons to vote for PNP. He mentioned how Portia Simpson had sent Jack Smith to jail for robbing up the farmers, who was the Minister of Labor. To me, that is a direct important point, because what that shows you is that the PNP is for the people, and it don't matter what position you hold. If you're wrong, we're gonna lock you up, and that is a great thing to point out. Him also point out and talk
PJ Patterson about the subjects.
The stuff that PJ Patterson paid up 5 subjects, right? That the kids didn't have to pay. Every kid will get 5 subjects. He mentioned about how Portia was the one, or PJ, I don't want to mix it up, who made free healthcare in Jamaica. Then they talk about the cap, when you cap the insulin, not the insulin, they cap medication for the elderly, where they had to pay was $50 Jamaican dollars, and they get the medication. These were things that was done under the PNP party.
And remember, PJ Patterson also had built 500 houses for poor people, for food for the poor.
And they also even mentioned didn't they mention about all the roads that was built?
6-yard school.
The building of some hospitals.
Yes.
PJ make a commitment that he would provide 500 houses every year for poor people. Andrew will just come and say he would do 1,000 up until now. Him only do 300 and something for the 9 years. It has been.
No, ever snack. This is not suggestions that we are making. We are talking about things that PNP have already done. We are talking about what it is that they have actually done. So this is stuff that they can go find out. It's on the website. Go look up the 101 reasons.
101 reasons to vote for PNP. I think all of us,
And we have a book named The Achievement of the PNP from 1938 to 07.
Yeah. So what I want to be fair.
Where do we find that book, Summer? Sorry to interrupt it, Kenny.
I used to have one, and I tried the other day to see if I could find it.
What's the name of it again?
Achievement.
Achievement of the PNP from 1938 until 07. That was the one that
it started from 1938
until 2007.
You can Google it.
And but me just have to write down when I Google until 2000.
No, man, I know you me talk. I know you me.
All right, good.
So that's an important thing.
So what Summer mentioned or whoever just mentioned, that is kind of the same thing. All you're saying is pertaining to
she's saying that we should keep certain things in the group, come out with it when it's time, keep it private. Something.
That makes sense, but a lot of things we also need to
discuss it.
Because that's what the whole point of this.
You know what we could also do?
My son, the moderator, I would like to have a pen and a paper
Chavi.
You can invite, Mark Golding is a very important. You're going to invite Damian Crawford as the opposition education minister.
Yes.
You're going to invite Dayton Campbell as the agriculture, because those is the most important thing in the country right now that's falling away.
And we need Dr. Downs. Dr. Downs to the
We need
doctor.
Dr. Dawes too. Dr. Dawes too.
Okay, so Dayton Campbell is agriculture.
No, yes.
And Damian Crawford is education.
Education, right?
And Dr. Downs is health. Health minister, Dr. Downs.
Fenton, you have the tourist minister. Those are the people where people look up in this
was the
country.
medical? I missed the medical name. Repeat that one, Doctor.
Dr. Dawes. Dr. Dawes. Those people will come on. They will come on the program. They will come. And this, the finance minister, the opposition minister Robinson, James Robinson, what our finance minister name? Julian Robinson. Those are the people that I want you invite up. They will come and speak and make it.
So we need the financial, the tourist, the health, the education.
Right.
Yes, the main thing where
and Peter Bunting as the opposition security minister.
All right. Thank you, Mama. Have a great day.
We tend to leave it out with this redundancy payment thing. We need a minister, the spokesperson and labor also.
Like Mama Sauce will get contact with them. And they will tell you.
Who would be in charge of talking about public spaces? Because I personally have a big issue with the lack of public spaces available to the Jamaican people, specifically like the beaches and public parks.
The upper Andrew, Mark Golding will deal with that and that.
Okay.
All of them will talk about that. Once you ask those questions, they will answer.
If we can't even get all of them at once, we'll take it however we can get it. Right, Katie?
Absolutely. But dear what, Natalie? DM me your phone number.
Alright, let me do it now.
DM it to me now.
Okay.
And I'm going to WhatsApp you and create a group. We're just going to initially create a group with the three of us, you, me, and Tanya.
We could do two, you, me, and Tanya.